Narrated by Abu Ishaq. Once, while I was sitting beside Zayd bin al-Arqam, he was asked, "How many ghazwat did the Prophet undertake?" Zayd replied, 19. They said, "In how many ghazwat did you join him?" He replied, 17. I asked, "Which of these was the first?" He replied, Al-Ashura or Al-Ashura. Narrated by Abdullah bin Mas'ud. From Sa'd bin Mu'ad. Sa'd bin Mu'ad was an intimate friend of Umayyah bin Khalaf, and whenever Umayyah passed through Medina, he used to stay with Sa'd, and whenever Sa'd went to Mecca, he used to stay with Umayyah. When Allah's Messenger peace be upon him arrived at Medina, Sa'd went to perform Umrah and stayed at Umayyah's home in Mecca. He said to Umayyah, "Tell me of a time when the mosque is empty so that I may be able to perform tawaf around the Kaaba." So Umayyah went with him about midday. Abu Yahel met them and said, "O Abu Sufyan, who is this man accompanying you?" He said, "He is Sa'd." Abu Yahel addressed Sa'd saying, "I see you wandering about safely in Mecca in spite of the fact that you have given shelter to the people who have changed their religion, means became Muslims, and have claimed that you will help them and support them. By Allah, if you were not in the company of Abu Safwan, you would not be able to go your family safely." Sa'd, raising his voice, said to him, "By Allah, if you should stop me from doing this, means performing tawaf, I would certainly prevent you from something which is more valuable for you, that is, your passage through Medina." On this, Umayyah said to him, "O Sa'd, do not raise your voice before Abu al-Hakam, the chief of the people of the valley of Mecca." Sa'd said, "O Umayyah, stop that. By Allah, I have heard Allah's Messenger peace be upon him predicting that the Muslim will kill you." Umayyah asked, "In Mecca?" Sa'd said, "I do not know." Umayyah was greatly scared by that news. When Umayyah returned to his family, he said to his wife, "O Safwan, don't you know what Sa'd told me?" She said, "What has he told you?" He replied, "He claims that Muhammad has informed them, means companions, that they will kill me." I asked him, "In Mecca?" He replied, "I do not know." Then Umayyah added, "By Allah, I will never go out of Mecca." But when the day of the Ghazwa of Badr came, Abu Sahel called the people to war, saying, "Go and protect your caravan." But Umayyah disliked to go out of Mecca. Abu Sahel came to him and said, "O Abu Safwan, if the people see you staying behind though you are the chief of the people of the valley, then they will remain behind with you." Abu Sahel kept on urging him to go until he, means Umayyah, said, "As you have forced me to change my mind, by Allah, I will buy the best camel in Mecca." Then Umayyah said to his wife, "O Safwan, prepare what I need for the journey." She said to him, "O Abu Safwan, have you forgotten what your Yathribi brother told you?" He said, "No, but I do not want to go with them but for a short distance." So when Umayyah went out, he used to tie his camel wherever he camped. He kept on doing that till Allah caused him to be killed at Badr. Narrated by Ka'b bin Malik. I never failed to join Allah's Messenger peace be upon him in any of his ghazawat except in the Ghazwa of Tabuk. However, I did not take part in the Ghazwa of Badr, but none who failed to take part in it, was blamed, for Allah's Messenger peace be upon him had gone out to meet the caravans of Quraysh, but Allah caused them, means Muslims, to meet their enemy unexpectedly with no previous intention. Narrated by Ibn Mas'ud. I witnessed Al-Miqdad bin al-Aswad in a scene which would have been dearer to me than anything had I been the hero of that scene. He, means Al-Miqdad, came to the Prophet peace be upon him, while the Prophet peace be upon him was urging the Muslims to fight with the pagans. Al-Miqdad said, "We will not say as the people of Moses said, Go you and your Lord and fight you too." Surah 5 verse 27. But we shall fight on your right and on your left and in front of you and behind you. I saw the face of the Prophet peace be upon him getting bright with happiness, for that saying delighted him. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. On the day of the Battle of Badr, the Prophet peace be upon him said, O Allah! I appeal to you to fulfill your covenant and promise. O Allah! If your will is that none should worship you, then give victory to the pagans. Then Abu Bakr took hold of him by the hand and said, This is sufficient for you. The Prophet came out saying, Their multitude will be put to flight and they will show their backs. Surah 54 verse 45. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. The believers who failed to join the Ghazwa of Badr and those who took part in it are not equal, in reward. Narrated by Al-Bara. I and Ibn Umar were considered too young to take part in the Battle of Badr.